How's it gaming, guys? I'm Phil in the Blanks, and welcome to Ghost Trick Phantom Detective, a 2010 DS visual novel murder mystery kind of thing, made by Shu Takumi, the creator and writer of the Ace Attorney games. After the first 4 games, he kind of stopped working on those and did this as sort of a spin-off. He had an idea and it didn't work well with the Ace Attorney series, so he made this. And this is like one of those underrated, not everyone had heard of DS games, but then became like a huge cult classic. And for good reason. It's pretty silly, wacky, fun. It's just unlike anything that was kind of seen back then. But yeah, every November, right after Halloween, I always do an Ace Attorney case. And I figured this time, let's do something Ace Attorney adjacent, I guess, because it was made of the same team. So this is Ghost Trick. We'll be doing the entire game. Ace Attorney is known for like its case-by-case situations that you play like 4 or 5 in a single game, and sometimes there's a coherent narrative, but sometimes there's standalone. This is one coherent story that takes place over the course of a single night, as you, the main character, the Phantom Detective, are trying to find out basically how you were murdered. So let's just jump in there right now, why don't we? Chapter 1, 7:02 p.m. Must have been unconscious for a while. My head feels fuzzy, kind of like I'm swimming through darkness. When I came to, there was a woman standing there, a woman I don't know. At least, I don't think I know her. And then there was a man with a gun. I don't know him either. Well, probably not anyway. Now, I'm not the kind of guy who can just stand back and watch a poor woman get shot. But I have just one little problem. The posing is so good. I'm already dead myself. This has gotta be me. No question about that. After all, you see any other dead bodies lying around here? So long, sister. He's got a gangster voice, why not? I feel bad for her, sure, but what can I do? I'm dead. But just as I was thinking this... This is no time to be lolling around dead. This is the mysterious voice or whatever. You're the only one who can save her. I don't know why I gave him like an old man voice. What the? The whole world just changed on me. I love the art direction of this game. Like, this looks so good. Welcome to the ghost world, the land of the dead. Oh, I guess it's because it's like a ghost world, so I'm making it sound spooky. I have no idea. A voice in my head? Who are you? No time for introductions now. You have to save her. I know you can do it. All you have to do is use your powers. Huh? Me save her? How? Take a look at your corpse. Do you see that blue flame? That's your soul. Tutorial time! And you see that bright white spot nearby? That's a core. A core? Huh. Just looks like a railway crossing gate to me. Look, the best way to understand it is to just try it. First of all, try moving your soul without... Yeah, I'm playing this on the Steam version, so it uses keyboard controls. I'm using my mouse instead, so that's just a little easier for me. This was, like I said, originally a DS game, so it was all about the stylus, which was, like, again, just this really cool thing. By this time, the DS was getting somewhat old, but it was just cool to have like touchscreens on a lot of stuff, so when they ported this, it just made sense for Steam to, use mouse controls. Congratulations! Your soul has now possessed the crossing gate. So, what? Now I'm a crossing gate? Now then, use the crossing gate to save the woman. What? But how? In a moment, time will start to flow normally again. That will be your chance. Listen, when the man pulls the trigger, the woman dies, right? So before that happens, you have to use your powers to stop it. Hey, wait a second. I still don't know what you're talking about. You'll see. You'll see. Now then, time will start to flow again. And you press E, and you'll... Whoop! Oof! Hold it! Well played. What just happened? That was one of your powers at work. A ghost trick. Roll the credits. You mean I made that cross... Oh, whoops, I'm using the old man voice. The phantom voice. You mean I made that crossing gate move? That's right, you manipulated that object with the power of the dead, a ghost trick. And all you have to do to perform a trick like that is press E. Now that woman's fate has changed, albeit just a little. Yeah, she still kind of has a gun pointed at her. Yes, that's not good, is it? But at least now you are starting to figure out how to use your powers. So I enter the ghost world with Ghost, possess an object, and then perform a trick with it. Now you're getting it. Let's move on to the next step. Try possessing a different core. And yeah, this was a really cool idea of just, it's a puzzle game when you get down to it. You move around and possess things, and each thing can do something. So like right now it'd be cool to kind of go up here, but it's too far away, so I guess I'll just be a guitar. I see, a guitar then, is it? Hey, what do you want from me? I would have preferred that giant wrecking ball. That would solve the problem real quick, I bet. But I guess I can't reach cores that are too far away. Well, I guess we'll see what you can do with that guitar. Let's set time in motion again and find out. And let me try that again. Who's there? Oh god, no, the poor guitar. That was a nice guitar to be in like a junkyard, though. It was perfectly fine. That's gotta be some of the slowest running away I've ever seen. Looks like I'm gonna have to come up with something more. And the only thing I can do is go back to my corpse, it looks like. Let's see, what core is close enough to possess from here? I guess all there is me. No time to be picky. I've got a woman to save. I like your attitude. It's admirable, truly, but what? If I can manipulate objects, then I ought to be able to manipulate my own corpse, right? Well, tell you what. Why don't you just try it and see? Go ahead and possess your corpse. This is actually a zombie game. You just reanimate your own corpse. Alright, now we'll set time in motion. Okay, go ahead and try E. Okay. And nothing. Huh? Nothing's happening. Exactly. Sad but true, I'm afraid. You can only manipulate non-living things. I mean, a corpse isn't living. Corpses, even if they aren't alive anymore, aren't really just ordinary things. You've got to be kidding. Wait, what about the woman? What's happening to her? Let's take a look, shall we? If you want to take a look around, you can move the screen. Move the screen? I love it when they try to sell you stuff that's like clearly video gamey. It's easy. Here, give it a try. Use Allids to move it. Okay. I might change this to a controller if I'm using a keyboard anyways. How is that? Whenever you want to see what's going on somewhere, just move the screen. Okay, I got it. Right now, I want to see what's happening to that woman. Of course, well, you know what to do then. Move the screen and see if you can find her. There she is. Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future. And we failed. She's dead. Oh, God. Oh. She's so dead. She falls from the foreground like Mario when he dies, weirdly enough. It's weird for a 2D game to, like, have that look. Oh, phone. Yeah, again, this was originally for the DS, and this animation for the characters look amazing. It looks so good. Out of my way! Ah, damn, my body. But for the DS, they wanted to do 3D animation, but the DS couldn't really handle that much. So they actually pre-rendered all the 3D sprites to make them 2D sprites, the way that Donkey Kong Country did it, and it did such a good job. It was one of the most beautiful games for the DS. Now it's like, it looks fine, but for the DS, it's impressive. It's done. I'm on my way. You did it. You killed a regular girl. Oh, I look very comfortable, though. Off he goes. In the end, it looks like her fate remains unchanged. So what good are these ghost tricks of mine? But just as I was thinking this... I love this. Hello there! How are you feeling? Bet you didn't think Fill in the Blanks was going to voice a lamp, did you? Not very well, I imagine. A terrible tragedy. What happened tonight? Ah, ignoring me, are you? It's a little too early for you to be so stiff and cold, I'd say. Ah, so was you. You were that voice in my head, right? Well, I wouldn't say voice exactly. The dead don't have voices, you see. It's more like my thoughts were being beamed directly into your mind. That's another little trick ghosts can do. It looks like my ghost tricks didn't do much good. Oh, super dead. She still ended up just as dead as before. That's true. For now. For now? I still have more to teach you about the powers of the dead, your ghost tricks. Who exactly are you, anyway? Before I answer that, I think we should save this young lady. Isn't it a shame to see such a pretty young woman lying here like a discarded piece of trash? But what can I do? She's already dead. Time for more ghost lessons for you, my friend. First of all, I'll have you possess me. Possess you, eh? Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your powers. Why am I so determined to save this woman? After all, it's not like I know her. But I guess I'll take the desk lamp on his invitation anyway. My reason is twofold. Number one, I'm not the type to leave women lying around discarded like trash. Number two, I don't have anything else to lose at this point. Trick time! So this is the main kind of thing. You can kind of... Oh, okay, so I do have to use the... Oh, G. Okay, I guess just talking. I couldn't move. That thought bubble you just pressed. Those are your thoughts, what you're saying to yourself in your head. My thoughts, eh? So the dead don't have voices, and what we think is communicated directly to one another. So these thought bubbles are sort of a stand-in. I think I'm starting to get it. It's a video game. I think so too. Just remember to always keep an eye out for thought bubbles. Okay, good idea. The thought bubbles basically can kind of give you hints and see what people are talking about and what you're thinking as well, so it's very helpful, obviously. I just might get some important clues from them. Now then, in order to possess me, you first have to enter the ghost world, and Q is your ticket in. The best thing to do is try it. Q, eh? Guess I'll press it. So right now, time is kind of going, you can kind of tell with the lampy there, but pressing Q freezes time, and you can kind of do what you want. Now I can control my core, okay. It's all coming back to me. I played this earlier this year on the DS when they announced this, so I should be sort of used to it. Some things don't have tricks, like the door, you can't do anything with it, no matter if you press E or whatever. Just kind of keep moving. Traffic sign, there's a traffic cone, still nothing, you can't get to that telephone. There we go. By the way, have you taken a look at the middle of the screen? What about it? It tells you what trick you can perform with the object you are currently possessing. The information is there for you to check out whenever you need. So for this, the folding, was that the folding cot? Yeah, you can unfold it. So in the case of this folding cot, it looks like I can unfold it. And to perform a trick on the object you're possessing, you first have to return to the land of the living. Oh, okay. This time C is your ticket out of the ghost world. Well, good luck. We're counting on you. Huh? Who's this we? Then you go back, and now time starts up again, but now you can actually do the trick, basically. I don't know why it's two different buttons to go ghost and then, like, Q and C. That's a really, really random. But E for trick. And now, back to the ghost world, and now we can reach... It's kind of weird that I'm, like, glowing here. Actual, like, corpse. But now we can reach the lamp. Huh. That's funny. What is? My corpse and her corpse. There's definitely something different about the two. There's something emanating from my corpse. That's because you're special. What's that supposed to mean? Not everybody who dies gets special powers, you know. So those waves are because of my powers of the dead, eh? Anyway... I love the little lamp dance. Congratulations, you passed. Well, what do you know? What prize do I get? A new power. What else? Another one? Now let's review. You can possess objects and manipulate them, right? Sorry about this being very tutorial-y for the first chapter, but I mean, it's the way it is. Now what do you suppose will happen if you possess a corpse? Nothing, because I already tried that, remember? Nothing happened at all. True, you don't have the ability to manipulate a corpse. However, there is something else you can do. Oh yeah? What's that? Why don't you try it and see? Trick time! Alright, let's go in to the mysterious woman's... Oh, whoa, that's like a weird linky. Oh, what's happening? It's a blue flame. What's this? Can you hear me? Wait a minute. What's going on here? It looks like she's unconscious, poor thing. Unconscious? But she's dead. Yes, but think back. Remember when you died? When you came to your senses, you'd been unconscious too. Unconscious, eh? Come to think of it, the desk lamp is right. When I came to, I was already dead. Let's leave her like this for now. And while she's resting, we can save her life. Oh sure, you make it sound so easy. And it is easy. When you use your powers on a corpse, you can go back to the past to a time 4 minutes before that person's death. Are you serious? Back through time? That's right, but there's a catch. It only works on new corpses, corpses that have been dead for less than a day. And she's still well within that limit. You might want to give it a try before it's too late. But this is crazy. None of it makes any sense. We're talking about the powers of the dead here. It doesn't have to make sense. Basically telling the audience, look, this is going to be a weird, wacky game. Just go with it. Now then, let's go, shall we? To the time 4 minutes before this woman was murdered. Hey, wait a second. I still don't know what you're talking about. You'll see. You'll see. And rewind time. I love the way that looks. That's so neat. And way better on this than it was in the original DS version, too. And so now I'm going back in time to witness this woman's last 4 minutes alive. Not as a fuzzy, distant memory of the past, but as a very real, living present. 4 minutes, 7:01, Zone D Waste Center. Wake up! Are you okay? What happened to you? Oh no, he's dead. Who are you? Why does he have blue skin? Here's my business card right here, sister. My little golden friend. You did this. You killed him, didn't you? Instead of playing whodunit right now, you ought to be more concerned about your own fate. Who are you? Some sort of hitman? What do you want with me? They said we had to rub out all the last traces of Temsic left in this country. What is that? Temsic? What in the world is that? Beats me. I just do what I'm told. All I know is you've got nowhere else to run to. Time to die, sister. As long as that bad boy Wrecking Ball stays right up there where it belongs. What a weird thing to say. Look, all I want to know is who are you? You don't know me, and I don't know you. This is just business. So long, sister. Oh, and now we're kind of seeing what I'd done in the past. Hold it! Who's there? Hold it again. A shotgun? Kind of a flashy weapon for a hitman, don't you think? Also very loud. Not flashy, just thorough. I like the way you think. They call me a nearsighted Jigo, but I never let my prey get away. Ever thought about just buying a pair of glasses? Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future. And we didn't do anything. Good job. Good job, me. Down she goes. Way to fail. And there you have it. The last 4 minutes of her life. No. It's kind of ironic when you think about it. A woman toyed with by fate, and a man toyed with by a ghost. But she still died. Yes, and you can change that with your ghost tricks, just like you did 4 minutes ago. Possess and manipulate, eh? Ghost and then trick. And you can rewind these 4 minutes as many times as you like too. How convenient. Now then, are you ready? Yeah, let's do it. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.